Hi there, folks. Welcome back to the Short and Stout Guys channel. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel, we just got word there is Halloween appearing at Michael's Crafts.
Oh.
So we're going to go to the Michael's Craft Store in Ocoee, Orlando, kind of right on the edge between those two. We're going to take a look at their Halloween collection because I've heard they've got a bunch.
All right.
You seem a little hesitant.
Well, I'm a little concerned because last time we went there was a lot of pink and shiny and almost disco ball glittery stuff.
Daniel,
hopefully they won't have any of that this year.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's none of that there this year.
All right.
Anyway, we'll go take a look, we'll come back, and we'll talk about it. So we were a little bit surprised and disappointed when we came in to find that Michael still has mostly summer and things. But you know, it hasn't even been the 4th of July yet, so that totally makes sense. But we didn't think they'd have any Halloween, but then we found Halloween. Well, kind of. So, Daniel, we've got a little bit of pink and green. And,
Very
you know,
colorful.
yeah. Let's take a look at some prices here, should we? Let me get a quick scan of what we've all got here. Got some stuff at this end, and then we're going to head down that way. And that's just this aisle. We're going to head to another area in a bit. But all right, let's start with the nutcrackers. Give us a price for the nutcrackers.
All right. So the price for this guy is $14.99.
14. I think that's going to be a pattern. Sounds like, right?
Yep.
Now I like that one. That one looks a little more kind of antique. So I do kind of like that one. How much is that?
$14.99.
$14.99. How about Frankenstein up there?
I like this guy. All right. I'm gonna say $14.99.
$14.99. All right. Yeah, very nice. Not quite. What do you think? Maybe 10 inches tall?
Maybe 10, maybe 12.
Okay. I don't think they're a foot tall, but they've got several different. We've got a witch. How much is the antique-looking black cat? Again, $14.99.
$14.99. So I think all these nutcracker-like
nutcrackers.
figures are going to be the similar.
All right, let's take a look at these really wild-colored jack-o'-lanterns.
$34.99.
$39.99.
Sorry, $39.99.
$39.
That's right.
And again, with some of the products here in Michael's, they've got a Canadian price and a United States price, so you have to kind of look really carefully. But that is the United States price, $39.99. How about these little squattier ones? Looks like you could put some candy right in that guy.
$29.99.
$29.99, I believe you're correct. You've got another one that is kind of a jack-o'-lantern for $39.99.
Okay. Kind of makes me think of tie-dye.
A little bit it does, yeah. We've got a trick-or-treat sign with kind of a ceramic top. I hate it when prices are on the bottom. This looks like it is $34.90. I'm sorry. I think, is that 34 or 24?
That looks like 24.
$24.99, 25 bucks for a trick-or-treat sign.
You also have this little calendar guy.
Okay, a countdown calendar, all right.
For $19.99.
$19.99, okay. A little more on the cutesy side. You can tell it's on the cutesy side when you have a skull with a bow. All right.
This is $29.99.
$29.99. It's very rubberized, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
kind of, okay. All right. We've got some skeletons wall decor, and this one is $29.99 for the green one, and I'm going to guess the same price. Yep, same price for the pink one. Again, real cutesy. Got some flowers in the hair. This one's got a bow tie. Sorry. So, what do you got there, Dan? You got a nice wreath.
Probably like this.
Yeah,
it is
she
a
might.
Wreath for $69.99.
All right, yeah, with all the ornaments on there, that does not surprise me. $59.99.
Looks sparkly.
It is very sparkly. A little bit of pinkish.
Yeah.
Did you get it hooked on there good? All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Well, at least you don't have to make it. Now, is that a calendar? It looks like it is.
Yes, I believe this is a little like you can hang it up calendar for...
And then you could put a little treat or something in each pocket, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And it is $49.99.
$49.99. Okay. Yep, you're right.
And now we
Careful. There you
check
go.
out these cool coffin things that
Okay.
have kind of like the spider web
Now, is that
design.
wood or plastic? It sort of looks like it's a wood
think
Okay.
it's wood.
Okay.
It is $39.99.
$39.99.
I like
Okay.
this. I like this color.
Yeah, kind of an interest, kind of a black. They do have that same one in green or pink. Yeah. Now, I don't know what to make of these guys.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of this kind of stuff around, and it is just a big disco ball. It's called a Disco Ghost decor, and this one is $149.99.
Yeah.
$149. Can you stand next to that just to give us a size idea? That's a pretty big. I'd say 4 foot, maybe 3-4 foot. They do have a smaller version. I don't see a price on it. Careful with him, because we definitely don't want to accidentally buy that guy.
Okay, the
There you
price
go.
for this guy is $129.99.
$129.99. Okay. So there
Just
you go.
gonna put him
$149 or $129 for the little, very colorful and shiny ghost family. You got a
Your
pillow?
jug of spooky juice
Okay.
for $29.99.
$29.99. Okay.
You got a little ghost friend,
All right. Careful with the disco ghost next to you.
and this guy is $29.99.
$29.99. Okay.
It's like a
Kinda
nice little friend.
Yeah.
It goes in. You go.
Nice and snuggly.
And you
All right.
got a coffin, and it's pink.
It
Sort
says
of.
Moonchild. Look at that. Does it open? Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right. And what do you got for a price? Right on the front.
Oh, on the front.
Yep.
$34.99.
$34?
$34.99.
99. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Then
And
we've
you
got some fleece. That doesn't really look Halloween to me.
No, that's yeah.
Okay. That one looks like maybe.
It has some ghosts on it. So
Let's see
I
what
guess.
the price of this is, just in case. That one's $39.99.
That's
that looks like they
$39.
are all $39. This one I see has skulls and candy corn or something.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, $39.99 for those fleece. And it, yeah, 50 by 60. 50
All right,
by
and
60.
you got these tiny little hocus pocus
Pillows? Okay,
pillows
kind of a throw pillow.
for $19.99.
Okay, all right.
I'm guessing
Probably
it's
the same
for
price. This one says
one.
trick or treat. Okay.
Yep, $19.99.
Moonlight Mischief.
Okay, that is
$29.99.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, none
So
of-
that pretty much
yeah,
takes
but-
care of this aisle. But there's more. We're going to get into the stuff that I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Move over there next. All right, now these they've had in Michael's a little bit longer than the rest of the Halloween stuff. These are the Spooky Town, like buildings and people and stuff. These really vary in prices, and they don't have any of them running right now, which is okay by me. I'm going to do kind of just a quick scan, but I think the most expensive one that we saw was $139, I think maybe for the graveyard. I guess that would be that one in the back. And then they just kind of vary, you know, by how elaborate and how big they are. I think one of the smaller ones that I looked at was $39 for a smaller one. And then of course they've got people and figurines and things that go with them. We're gonna let somebody else spend a little bit more time on those. We're gonna do most of the other items, but they've got a pretty decent, looks like, supply of them, and I'm sure they'll get more in. But all right, so while we were at the other area, we saw the kind of disco looking ghosts in different colors. Here we've got some Halloween looking candy, and I think that again is $149.99, and big pieces. If you see how large it is next to Daniel, pretty big size item. And then we've got some candy corn over here, again $149. I don't know, this kind of makes me wonder a little bit, missing a chunk of stuff already.
Not really
but
sure what
those
you would
again
even do with
$149. I'm not sure what you would do with those. I mean, they're not bad looking, but I just don't, I don't know. We do also have our tree. It's kind of like a Halloween Christmas tree. It's called a 4-foot witch hat tree. It appears to be lit. I don't see that anywhere on the sign, but it looks like it's got little lights in it, and it is $174.99. So 4 foot, and kind of see how tall it is next to Daniel. They do have another more traditional looking Christmas tree, but we can't find a price on that one. So we'll have to look that one up online. and see if we can find a price to put it in. It is a 7.5 foot spooky flocked tree with lights. The lights appear to be well, I guess they're orange and green and purple. So anyway, we'll look that up online, see if we can put the price up in the video for you. I'm going to spin around to another rack. Now this is some pretty cool stuff. We've got some animated things. Now Daniel's going for his favorite thing right away. Now Daniel loved the Little Shop of Horrors.
I don't know about you, but I am starving. I hope you brought some lunch along with you.
Okay.
Unless there's a
$134.99
lunch.
for an animated man-eating plant, I guess. All right. Then we've got some other things. We've got, it looks like a little rocking creepy doll. She is $39.99.
You got a beating human heart.
Okay.
And
What
that
kind of a price do you
is,
have on that one?
$34.99.
Really? 34. Wow, that kind of surprises me. That is not a large piece. $34.99. All right. We've got, I believe, an animated skeleton for $39.99. Kind of an animated skeleton on a display. Well, he's kind of getting down. Look at that. Okay. We've got, looks like an animated couple. I don't know if they visit with each other or what. We've got some spinner kind of glitter bottles. We saw something like this at Cracker Barrel, where they've got, this one seems to have eyeballs trying to spin inside. It looks like they might be able to eventually get going. We've got a green poison bottle. This one I know does get it. It's got kind of a glitter substance inside, and then it does spin.
Okay, those are $34.99.
The bottles are $34.99. Yeah, we should probably, can you see if you can find a price on that without knocking a bunch of stuff over for me? So $34.99 on the bottles. There you go. Got it right here. It is $49.99 for the animated couple. Alright, that's enough. I don't like that I'm seeing fluid come out of underneath her chin, but
What? Oh.
not sure.
Oh. That's
Alright,
odd.
we've got another lighted item up here. Kind of a jewel one, and we're going to get like a glitter storm inside there.
Huh.
This one is... Gonna keep me guessing on this one?
Oh, right there. Hold on.
See if you can find it for me.
$29.99.
$29.99.
Feels like it should
Okay.
have something on top here, though.
A cork or no, it's sealed off, so I don't think so. And then we've got a light up. Oh, this poor little bird's missing his beak. But this would be, if it had the beak. What do you get there?
$24.99.
$24.99. I'm sure they'll have others with the beak intact. And then one of the, it's not the world's smallest violin, but
It is.
it's on the front.
Oh.
$29.99? Oh, nope, sorry,
$29.99.
$39.99.
All right.
I don't know that he's going to work for us right now.
I
but
don't
that's
see where
okay.
the button is.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm
Okay.
guessing he's going to play us a violin tune. We've got an old-fashioned radio-looking thing for $49.99, and you've got a little DJ in the radio.
A little bit old and new.
Yep, we've got an old animated crow. Okay. That's nice. What's the price on that guy?
That is $39.99.
Okay. $39, you said?
$39.99.
And we've got a $29.99 for a phone that I imagine would talk to you a little bit. We've got some animated figures over here. This one is $100. We're going to see him around the corner. Animated Pumpkin Reaper for $99. We'll see him around the corner. And a skeleton porch greeter for $99. So both of those $99. And here they are. So they're about about the size of the ones, maybe a little bit taller than the ones we saw at home. I don't know if we're able to animate them. Give you an idea of what they're going to do.
Trick or treat! Oh, can I startle
It
you?
is really loud,
It's
but-
not every day that you see a talking skeleton,
Okay.
I guess.
So we've got moving arms, and we've got moving head. We've got the Reaper guy. Nope. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. So these two guys appear to be $100. I think we saw this fleece at the other place for $39.99. Candy corn and ghosts. And then we've got is this Annabelle?
Yeah.
Okay. How much is Annabelle? Now she's a name brand, so she might be a little more expensive.
$119.99.
Okay, and she's animated as well. We're not going to animate her right now because she'll probably kill us both.
Yeah.
So, all right, down below we've got some light up trees, and those appear to be $49.99. You can see if the lights will turn on. I'm just curious how many lights are on there. We also have a lit desk lamp. How much is your desk lamp?
$69.99.
59. You got
No,
three-
69.
69?
69.
69.99. Okay. And then can you light up the tree for me, please? I just want to see what how many.
If I can find out where
how
the
many?
button is.
Right on the ghost. His little nose there. Okay, so you've got a few lights. I don't know that I'm going to count them, but all right, very good. How much is that again?
This one is $39.99.
Okay, and then we do have kind of like a blow mold. I don't know if that would count as a blow mold. $49.99 for the kind of granite looking. I don't want to take it for granite, but it does kind of look like granite. And then that's the 3 skulls and a crow or raven.
I think so.
And then this guy, I don't see a price on him. There we go, $29.99. So either the big skull or the skull pile and the crow.
This guy is also.
$29.99.
This one says $49.99.
Really? What was the skull? $29.99.
$29.99. This one's way more.
$49. You're right. $49.99. Good job, Daniel. Good save on that. Now, if you were going to go to an old kind of haunted carnival, this to me, actually even just an old carnival, this kind of seems like what you'd see. You'd see the posters for the acts and stuff outside. We've got Alexander the Crystal Seer. We've got Keller in his latest mystery. I think it's Keller. Is that an R? Yep, Keller in his latest mystery. His head seems to be floating up. We have death-defying Houdini in his upside down in the water torture cell. And we've got world-famous Thurston rope trick. I think that's what that said. And these appear to be $39.99. So I believe that's the same price for all of them. So you have your choice of 4 different acts. We've got the Alexander Crystal Seer also on kind of a cake stand. Let me see if I can. It feels like it's metal, and it is $39.99. So as you take away your cake, you're gonna see Alexander's face.
$29.99.
Abracadabra. Is that kind of a medium-sized cake stand compared to this one?
Yeah, I would say so.
So you got 39.
29.
29. Okay, 29 on that one, and the very small one.
Careful with those. This one is $19.99.
19. Okay, so kind of all seems to kind of go together. And then we've got a Nikola Tesla. World Master Mystic, Nikola, the great Nikola. No, maybe it's not Nikola Tesla because I don't see any electricity there.
$16.99.
16
Looks
for
like
kind of
an
a
escape
shadow
artist.
box. Okay, sounds good. Speaking of an escape box, I don't know if this person's going to make it. Looks like it has a little damage right on the top of it there. This one is $19.99, but it appears to have a little damage. Maybe we'll come across more of those. Again, staying with kind of the theme of a carnival act, death-defying sensation. Looks like Houdini in his water if you wanted to add the sign and kind of a platter together.
$19.99.
$19.99, okay. We've also got a smaller platter for Keller, the guy whose head's floating around there. This time he's in one piece, but he's floating a lady, and that is $14.99. Got a couple others of these. Looks like $14.99 for kind of a card magician. You've got a sawing a lady in half and a gal levitating, and I believe these are all the same size, so I'm guessing $14.99 $19.99. We've also got some signs, some shadow box signs.
It's
We've
just
got
an illusion.
all smoke and mirrors. It's just an illusion, and those are $19.99 for the shadow boxes.
I like these.
Yeah, 3 candle stands, different heights. The taller one is $39.99. The medium one is $29.99, and the small one is $19.99. And they all look like their chain is kind of standing up.
Levitating.
So yeah, we've got some fake books here also if you want to read up on your magic. The fake books are $29.99 for the biggest one. What's
The medium one is $24.99.
24?
And the smallest one is $19.99.
Okay. And you can put those all together, and then they just open up and you can store inside. That is a really big Alexander head plate. I'm a little nervous about picking that up, so be so careful.
It's levitating.
Yeah, it was levitating.
$49.99.
40, 50 bucks. Wow. Okay, big serving platter
Gonna put that
for
back.
Alexander. Be so careful. Truly amazing. You won't trust your eyes. Okay, I'm going to try my best not to knock over the Alexander plate. What have you got there? It's kind of velvety on the inside.
$49.99.
$49.99.
So again, $50.
Okay, I'm going to hold these while you put that one back. Tag team here. Ooh, very nice. By the way, that weird noise was the metal rubbing on the little. All right, we've got a seeing hand for $29.99. Now, this is kind of a weird little compartment. So you got the gal's all in different pieces there, but inside the box she's put back together. And how much is your little weird carnival storage box?
This is $19.99.
$19.99. Okay, we've also got her sort of taken apart in another version, the blue version. Careful with that hitting the top there. Is that the same price? 19?
$19.99.
$19.99.
That's right. Looks
So
like
you-
it's got the legs and the hands.
Okay, we're just missing a lot of other parts, seems like. All right, and then down below they also have individual boxes, I guess you can buy if you want to stack them and have you on different sides of the box. You have different parts of the young lady, and these storage boxes are. Does that say 49? I believe it does.
$49.99. Yes.
Okay.
They also have this cool cage-looking wine
bottle
rack.
holder. Yep. Wine
Looks
bottle holder.
for $59.99. It's
Okay.
supposed to kind of look like Houdini's cage.
And it appears to be
I
all
believe.
metal, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. We've got a must light up, I don't know, some kind of a seeing eye thing. And the price here is hidden to my eyes, $39.99. $39.99. These, I believe, are all the same price, even though they're different heights. They're fake gemstones, and these are $19.99 for a black crystal, a white crystal, or a purple crystal.
You've
of
also
different heights.
got this golden hand.
Did that one already,
Oh,
but that's okay.
okay.
$29.99. Careful with that, but how much is that painting? It looks like it lights up. Let's see if we can get it to light up once you get it out. So careful. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it needs batteries.
It
Anyway,
is
gonna make you look and work a little bit here.
$34.99.
$34.99. Careful, because it's going right back by Mr. Keller. Oh, that was so close. So nervous. The Art of Tarot. Be a little cautious about that. What have you got for a price on that one? There is just one of those. I'm guessing they're just kind of setting this up.
This is $39.99.
39, okay.
Goes right back in.
How about the crystal prices? I'm going to hold
Crystal
this so it's out of the way.
Oh, it feels like a plate. Like,
Oh, sure,
Like
a
a
platter.
glass?
Okay.
okay, that is $26.99.
And it would go well if you were trying to match it
yeah.
up with those.
Yeah, I
Okay.
suppose.
All right. Then we get into a little bit more of the astrology stuff. Not a big person in astrology and stuff myself, but you got a little mirror cabinet. I'm going to let you try to look at the back of that carefully. We've also got a velvet one right next to it that's about the same size, maybe a little bigger.
$59.99.
$59.99 for that one. This one, careful because you've got the seeing eye above it. And I don't want to break that. Seeing eye is...
$49.99.
All right, let me put him back while you take that velvet one out. This one was $49, okay.
This is $59.99.
$59 for
$59.99.
$6.99.
No, $59.
It is
You're right.
$59. Okay, $59 for a velvet kind of an astrology shadow box. Okay, before you put that back, let's look, see if we can see what this plate is. Now it's probably going to be on the bottom. Of course it is. So we've got the golden eye of what's going on.
$49.99.
$49.99. Okay. Now it appears right now, today, as of June, I don't know, what is it today, the 24th? We still have a full set of astrological sign pillows. And I believe those are $39.99, but let me double check. Dan, I'm going to put you on that one.
Okay.
But they've got, I believe, all 12 of them. And they are $29.99. Okay, so they've got the full set. Depending on your month, you can pick your own pillow if that's something that you're into. Quickly just fly by them all here. There you go, you got your choice of all 12 right now. Got a palm reading guide sign. That is $19.99.
Got this metal sign for $59.99.
All right, a palm, that's kind of a hand reader or palm reader, sorry. How much was it again?
$59.99.
59. Okay, so a two-sided.
Yeah, so
corner
it would hold
sign.
on. It would be like this.
Okay, against the wall. All right,
We've
Nice
also
job.
Got
just kind of some bits
another-
and bobs
another
here.
cabinet thing.
Okay. While you look at that, I'll take a look at this. We've got a little glass box for $34.99. I've got a little cube that has different traits on it, and that is $26.99. And I have a candle for I want to say 29. Oh, that's Canada. $24.99, I think. $24.99.
$59.99.
All right, let me clear you a path here. $59.99.
Yep.
Okay.
We got some. Did you do these?
I did not. So these little trays,
They're like
gosh,
you, can put,
$14.99.
you got two signs, which I think are probably the same
Tarot
price.
card or palm reader,
$29.99.
$29.99. Okay.
You got little eyeball box.
Velvet box. Yep.
That is $34.99.
$34.99. All right. And then you've got like a little padded bench. I suppose if you're doing tarot reading, you would set the cards on the little padded bench. I don't think it opens or anything.
No, it's $29.99.
$29.99 for a little padded bench with fringe. It's black velvet and it's got metal legs, it looks like.
So it looks
And then a tarot card pack for $24.99. Okay.
You also got a slightly bigger
Little
card
platter.
holder for $16.99. You can see
Okay.
how much it's a little
Yeah,
bit
it is
longer.
a little. Oh, it's good comparison. Okay.
And they come in two different designs.
All right. And the smaller one again was 14 and this one was 19.
$16.99. Sorry,
16.
$16.99.
Okay,
Yeah.
$16.99 or $14.99.
Yeah.
We did the This might be a little bigger candle. Let's check out this candle. Is that $29.99? It looks like.
29. That's
Oh,
Canada.
24. Okay,
$24.99.
24. So that was 24, and then a little smaller one was also 24, I believe. Okay.
You got this little wind chime
Okay.
thing for
Sort of.
$39.99.
39. Huh. Okay, so it just goes flat against the wall. And then we've got a metal sign for $49.99. That is the moon. If I can get over here to get a little better view at the moon. or the star.
I've also got
$49.99.
another little table.
A little bigger, yeah.
Yeah. This one is $39.99.
39, okay. 39, and this one went, I can't remember. This one again was a little bit less. 29?
$29.99.
29 and 39. Okay, this one's black and that one is blue.
Yep.
So that kind of covers this side. If you are coming to the fair and you want to see some acts and I guess visit a palm reader or see a magic show, that's what you're going to see. One last thing, we've got kind of a shiny metal bucket, $59.99. It looks like it's got kind of a metallic mirror type stuff inside, and it does appear to have a lid, so I'm guessing it opens. Looks like it says it's lighted. Now I want to see what it does, but I don't see how to turn it on. Well, okay, we're just gonna $59.99, I believe I said on that one. All right, so a little bit ago we showed you the Christmas trees. We don't know the price on the one in the box yet, but Daniel did find a few ornaments. We've got candy, we've got a jack-o'-lantern. Looks like kind of a traditional old jack-o'-lantern, candy corn.
We got some Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead stuff, yep. And a ghost, another Day of the Dead, and these are all $5.99.
$5.99. That's right.
Thank you, Daniel. Nice job. All right, before we get to our last group, Daniel found one more set of ornaments. These again are $5.99. Got more like Halloween colored candy. You got a black cat that looks very antique and traditional. You saw the jack-o'-lantern witch thing before. You've got a whole group of letters. So if you have a particular letter you like, the candy corn, again, $5.99. Some more Day of the Dead stuff. And then the ghosties at the bottom, $5.99. Now we're getting into my favorite batch because this stuff looks great. My favorite type of Halloween decor is not gory, bloody, and gross. It is kind of an old, antique, old-fashioned Halloween. And so we're going to take a look at some of those. We'll come back and we'll do the ornaments. That'll be our last thing. But we're going to hit this stuff before we move over there. So we've got a trick-or-treat pillow up on top. Daniel, I'm going to let you do the prices for me.
Okay.
Trick-or-treat pillow with some tassels.
Mm-hmm. This is $29.99.
$29.99. I've got a black cat pillow for $29.99. So far I see a pattern.
A spooky.
Oh, that is spooky.
For $29.99.
$29.99. All right, I see a pattern developing here.
A pumpkin that kind of looks like one of the ornaments.
$29.99. I like that old-fashioned looking jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Very nice. So far I like all of these.
Got
a nice traditional black cat.
That is also $29.99.
And we've got a skeleton, kind of a skeleton wearing a top hat. I like that. Another cat, and then just straight up Boo at the bottom. I'm going to assume those are all $29.99. These are really cool looking antique figures. We've got a skeleton, we've got a black cat, and we've got a jack-o'-lantern fellow. How much have you got there?
$19.99. I like the look of this guy.
And that is the same price for the cat, and I'm going to assume, although we will check. Yep, and all of them are $19.99. Those are really nice looking, and they're probably about 2 foot tall.
You got a pumpkin skeleton guy for $29.99.
$29.99, and he's kind of, again, a little bit antique looking. I love that.
You got trick or treat sign for
on a kind of a rope. The other ones had some wire. This is a rope.
$19.99.
$19.99. Okay, so it's a wood sign, and it's got a little rope hanging thing. We've got a scaredy cat right below it.
Also with a little rope.
Yeah, little rope, wood style.
This one is $12.99.
$12.99. Okay, so a little bit difference in size. That one's going to take a little more wood product to make. Plus, you've got the wood cutout bat on it, and this is the scaredy cat. The scaredy and cat is cut out and then adhered to the sign. Now these look like some planters, maybe. I guess you could serve out of them, but they look like planters.
Yeah, $29.99.
$29.99. Let's check a couple others. I love that black cat. Look at that guy.
$29.99.
$29.99. Okay.
And I'm gonna guess the pumpkin.
Oh, I'm gonna bet you're right. Makes me nervous when they're so close.
That one doesn't have. Oh,
Okay.
$29.99.
Now, I was thinking these would be super heavy. These are not heavy. They're kind of a, I don't know, kind of a really
look like they're
heavy
made out of
paper
paper
mache. Yeah, really heavy paper mache. But those are very cool. Now, what I picture a lot of this particular Halloween collection to be is if you were going to have an old-fashioned haunted carnival or carnival type party. These would be great. Light up ghost.
$14.99.
$14.99. Now that's the bigger one. Medium size. Okay.
Medium size,
So we've got a medium. $14.99 for medium. Let's check the larger one. Can't see. Got him.
I got them.
Okay.
USA $19.99.
Okay. So we've got a $19.99 for the bigger one. Let's put them closer together so you can kind of see $19, $14.99, and $12. Whoops, nope, that's Canada. And $9.99. So $14, $12, and $9.99, I believe. So
Yep.
3 different sizes. We've looked at that a couple times, I think. Got a piece of candy here that sort of looks like it would fit in with that stuff. See if you can find a price on that guy.
$29.99.
Okay, and that also feels like a really heavy
Paper mache.
paper mache. Yep, and let's check on that candy corn.
Candy
Same.
corn?
Yep. Stuff you would put out if you were having an old time Halloween party.
$29.99.
$29.99. Okay. Okay. So these are a couple of my favorite things. If you were going to have yourself an old-fashioned Halloween party, you'd want to have some party games, and these are a couple ring toss games. They're fairly expensive, as I recall. I believe they are $69, except I don't see the price. Yep, $69.99 for a ring toss ghost or a ring toss cat. Look at how cool that is. Now, I don't know how heavy they are. I would not say those are paper mache. Those feel like kind of a resin to me. Not super heavy, but I don't think they would tip over if you actually used them for ring toss. So that's pretty cool. $69.99. That is a huge set of cards.
It is, and it is $39.99.
$39.99. Okay. And then we've got something that actually says games, which is kind of a cool little sign. $16.99. It is a wooden one with the games letters are also wooden.
You got this for $59.99.
All right, kind of a skeet ball, $59.99, and then we've got a trick-or-treat toss. I imagine it's got little bean bags with it, $29.99. So a couple kind of really cool.
You got a little miniature bowling thing for $69.99.
Wow, the prices seem a little high for those games, but you know, it's what you're worth paying. But they're all themed very well to the thing. Tic-tac-toe.
It is for $19.99.
$19.99. All right, we've got a pick your treat. Better than pick your seat, I guess. Pick your treat, and that is a shadow box for $16.99. I like the looks of that. Kind of a 2-tiered wooden serving thing.
$29.99.
$29.99.
And
Can
you
I see the
these-
patterns in those again? Just tip
You
it
got
this
like
way.
stars and diamonds.
All right, very nice.
These look kind of cool. I like these little.
I was kind of surprised at the price of those. So you've got candy corn, you've got pretzels, and you've got cotton candy, and they look like they've been aged a little bit. They are metal or tin.
$14.99.
$14.99 a piece. Okay, there you go. So I love these little carnival things. If it were me and I were buying them, I would want to make them look a little bit older and more rustic. They're very nice, but I would want them a little bit more worn. But at least if you buy them and they're not, you can make that choice. $36.99 for the larger carnival metal thing. And then the smaller one is $29.99. I don't think the tops come off. I think they are just for display. And there's not like an opening. Oh, they are. This one is lighted. I'm going to guess then this one is too. Yep, they are both lighted carnival, and they're metal carnival things. This is really cool looking also. This is a resin signpost, and it is $24.99 for a resin signpost. And doesn't that look cool and antique? We also have a bunch of these little heads with tassels, and they are, I want to say $9.99. Yep, $9.99. You've got either a jack-o'-lantern, ghost, skeleton, bat, witch, or a cat. I think that's the first witch I've seen in this collection, actual witch. But we've got some little tiny platters. I guess they're not as little as I thought. And they are at $9.99. Right here.
$14.99.
$14.99. So you've got your choice of skulls. Here, let me move my camera a little bit. So you've got black cats. I don't know how well you can see that. You've got black cats, and that is also $14.99. I'm guessing they're all $14.99. So you've got black cats. You've got the 3 skulls. You've got 3 jack-o'-lanterns, all with different kind of expressions. You've got 3 ghosts that all look very similar. $14.99. And then one more, we've got 3 bats, or 2 bats, sorry, 2 bats. You want to check the price on that one for me? I think that's probably the same, but
$14.99.
$14.99. Okay. We've seen glass pumpkins like this before. These are $24.99 for the black one, or $29.99 for the orange one, I think. Am I looking at that wrong?
Nope, you're right.
$29. And this one was $24, right? Wonder why the difference. But anyway, I guess it's a little bigger. $29.99 for the orange, $24.99 for the black. We do have a one little bit smaller size down here, polka dot, for $19.99. Now this is really cool and antique looking also. It's a countdown calendar, and this one just has a spinner that you move around to do the days. And that one is
$19.99.
$19.99. The board is wooden and the spinner appears to be metal. So that's kind of cool.
You also got an kind of an advent calendar like thing.
Okay. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And then little boxes open, you can put little treats in each one. Okay.
This one is $49.99.
$49.99. Okay. Mr. Skelly's Soda Pop. So good, it'll raise the dead. This one looks like it's got a little bit of damage. Maybe that's just oldification, but what do you got for a price on that guy?
$34.99.
$34.99. Now, if you were going to do kind of a ring toss with bottles, that would be a nice thing to set them in. You've got a bigger version down there, Scaredy Cat Soda.
This one has
That one's got a few more spaces. This one had 6. This one has a dozen.
$39.99.
$39.99. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see. Got a real quick Happy Halloween 4. I believe that's 20. No, Daniel, can you see the price on that? $24.99. Yep,
It looks like $24.99.
$24.99, and you've got it's a wooden or kind of a wood type substance with a bat on top.
And this is $19.99. This
Oh,
cool
really
poster.
cool carnival. Yep. Now that doesn't look real I mean, it looks antique. It doesn't look real weathered, but it is very cool. And it was 19.
Yes.
Okay. You got a 3-layer cat shadow box.
$44.99.
All right. Thank you. We've got some pillows here too. A couple of them. These are mystery. $34.99, and they've got kind of a different, like almost a real soft fabric inlay, I guess, on those pillows. Now, does that feel kind of like the paper mache substance again, or is it more?
Kind of like styrofoam.
Okay.
But with
Okay.
the coating. But
All right.
this is $39.99.
Oh my goodness, he's a happy little $39.99, and he does feel like, yeah, he is very light. You're right, that is kind of a styrofoam.
This one is $39.99.
So we've got a pattern there. $39.99 for the cat, or the jack-o'-lantern, or the skeleton.
This is kind of what I imagine masks looked like back in the day, probably.
Sort of, except those have no holes, so you'd run into stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we've also got a signboard down there that you could write on.
Signboard. Yes. signboard, and it is $26.99.
$26.99. Very good. It's a nice size signboard. I love this candy dispenser too. Candy holder. You've got a skeleton candy holder, and of course the price. Oh, it's down by his foot. I'm not going to be able to read it, but maybe flip it over.
$139.99.
All right, $139.99. Very nice with a top hat. He looks very dapper.
They've also got these little figure guys.
Okay.
This one is $19.99.
I'm guessing that's the same price for all of them. Let me move this guy's legs out of the way.
$19.99.
Okay.
And
Those are all really nice.
$19.99.
Wow.
Yeah, they're very interesting.
This one, Daniel, can you pull this sign out from underneath him
Sure.
without knocking all kinds of stuff down? I don't know where he came from. All right, that very nice antique looking. Is it wood? Wood with a metal front?
It feels like wood. Yeah.
Yep, I think it's all.
It is $39.99.
$39. Okay, very nice. Let's put him back up here. I'll move Mr. Jack-o'-lantern out of the way. We'll try to get everything put back so we don't wreck anything. Is it possible we could? Well, we'll see. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see what we've got over here. Last little group here before we get to the ornaments. Some picture boxes. It's the most wonderful time of year. That sort of sounds like Christmas, but I guess not. $19.99.
A haunted home is a happy home.
Oh my goodness.
For $19.99.
All right, very good. Very nice. We've got some metal. They are not lighted, but you could light them with a little candle.
$14.99.
$14.99, and you've got
jack-o'-lantern, you got cat, and you got ghosts.
Okay, so nice colors. Now those do look a little bit antiqued to me, so very nice. I really like these. Well, I'm gonna go up here first because I really like this, because this one does look weathered to me. You've got a trick or treat with a bat, and then it's kind of got a broom end on one side. $16.99, and I'm just gonna guess that other one is the same price. The Boo with the bats, $16.99, and again you've got kind of a little bit of weathering on that. $19.99 for a countdown clock. And then we've got some candy dispensers or whatever. Black cat and a jack-o'-lantern. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy without breaking it. Oh man, he barely.
$29.99.
$29 for mine as well. And so that is like a glass or a whatever, very breakable, but looks really cool. $29.99. Little tiny guys.
$12.99.
Wow, that's more than I thought. That. What do you think that's made out of? Is that a resin? Feels like a kind of a resin. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a spooky for $19.99.
Yep.
Okay.
You got
that almost feels resin to me too,
you
but
got
it could be wood.
some fake candles.
Okay.
These are $7.99.
And those are glitter covered, so you got them in black or orange. Then you've got these little jars again with it does have a cork, either the black cat, the pumpkin, or the skeleton. And those, look how nicely weathered that is. I like that a lot.
Oh yeah. $9.99.
Okay, $9.99. Same kind of deal. Pumpkin, black cat, or skull on the jars, and they are $12.99 on a jar with a lid. Got some little pumpkins. You know, we haven't seen a lot of foam pumpkins. These feel like they are like a resin. And you want to see the price on that one for me?
$19.99.
$19.99, and they come in orange, white, or black. And then we've got some little present boxes for $14.99 with a lid, and those come in a few different designs as well. Little tiny tin cups. Oh, thank you for letting that slide out. Can you read that up at $12.99?
$12.99.
$12.99. Okay, and again we've got several different patterns of those. Very nice antique. $12.99 for those guys. Little pumpkins.
$4.99.
$4.99. Different some different colors and patterns for those. We've got a little table sitter boo, I guess, for $16.99. You can see that. It looks like to be wood. And then, I don't know, you want to try to tackle one of these guys nicely?
Okay, I'm gonna say that this is $59.99.
59. Is it hollow, like you'd put something in it, or is it just a little? It is hollow. Okay. Resin.
This feels like that's that kind of styrofoam-like stuff again.
Okay, that one feels okay. $59.99. Let's just take one off the shelf and look, make sure that price tag goes with those guys. So you've got a cat, and again, you got a hole in the head, like I do kind of sometimes. You got a pumpkin, and you've got a skeleton.
Yep, $59.99.
59, and you've got kind of a hole in the head. The head feels lighter than the body to me, but interesting. So that is a great looking collection. I really think they're going to have a good luck with this collection. Very, very nice. We're going to go down and get those ornaments to end up here. All right, we're down here by we've got some big ornaments, and we've got some ornament sets, and we've got some tree toppers at the bottom. First of all, I'm going to do these single ornaments over here. They come in different color varieties, and these are $9.99. You can kind of see there, you got black, you got, I don't know what color, maybe pink, you've got orange and black, or silver. So ornaments $9.99 for the great big ornaments, about the size of a volleyball, maybe a little bit smaller. All right, what have you got up here, Daniel?
So you got the two big ball sets for $19.99.
Okay.
And they come in all sorts of.
Okay, yep, different colors
Styles.
and patterns. I don't know, the glare is going to be tough to see, but
You got these ones with a couple smaller balls in them
I
for
would say more than a couple. Looks like quite a few in there.
$9.99.
$9.99
I
for
believe-
the small set. Okay.
Yep. I like this one. Yep. Yeah, $9.99.
Okay, so these two rows, $9.99. Okay.
You got this one with 5 balls in them. That is $9.99.
$9.99. Okay, got lots of different patterns there.
Mm-hmm.
These have one more, $9.99 again, I believe. How about those sets of 3 up there?
These, I believe, are $19.99.
$19.99, and again, you've got a variety of colors there. Here we've got some shapes included in.
$9.99.
$9.99, and you've got candy corn and ghosts and bats and witches' boots and
Pumpkins.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got some 3 ornament sets here, and that is $9.99.
Yep.
Is that what you had as well?
Owls.
You've got owls, we've got candy, we've got shiny metallic ghosts, witch hats, black cats. I love they're again doing a lot of antique stuff. I love it. And then we've got some tree toppers. That one's $19. A ghost with a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern.
Yep.
You've got a bat, it looks like down there. Can I have a good look at that one? It's very shiny, kind of
$19.99.
part of it. Yep. Got a ghost, same kind of deal, $19.99, and a spider. So pick your monster, I guess. We've got one more thing we're going to go take a look at, but again, lots of different tree decorating items over in this area. All right, we're going to wrap up with this guy. He's kind of a cross between a skeleton and a disco ball. The best way to describe him. They've got one out of the box up here, but he's having a little trouble with his collarbone, so I don't want to mess with him too much. He is $99.99, $100.
So
He
you
comes
can get
in.
a plain one.
When you say plain, you're talking about like this color, like a regular disco ball
yeah.
color, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Silver, black, kind of a teal.
Yep.
And of course you got.
And
whatever
there you
that
go,
is.
Daniel. You gotta
Yeah.
have your pink. All right. Hey, that's a lot of nice looking Halloween stuff. What do you think
I like that stuff over there. I'm not
Yeah.
sure they're a fan of this stuff here.
of the sequin stuff? All right,
Yeah.
very good.
You lied. There was some colorful pink, just. Bleh!
There was some disco stuff,
Yeah.
but not a lot. It was kind of weird because there was one group that was bright pink, green, turquoise. Yeah, not your favorite. But there were a couple other really cool looking groups.
There was.
Yeah, there was one. My favorite group was the group that looked like antique carnival, 50s, 60s themed Halloween. I loved that. Was one of the best Halloween sets I've seen.
I agree.
Yeah. Now, they could have aged it a little bit more, but being it wasn't aged, I guess that gives you the choice. If you want to age it, you can. If you don't want to age it, make it look more antique-ish, you don't have to. But it was really a cool set. The other group was if you were going to that carnival, you would probably see some things like you would see a mind reader, you'd see a magic show, you'd see a Houdini-like performer, those kinds of things. Now, I'm not into astrology or anything like that, but they did have some things like that too, but they were all very well done, I thought. One thing I will have to say about the Michaels collection, I didn't see anything gross or gory or disgusting. They did have one beating heart, but that was it.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, and that was about it. But everything else looked really good. What was the favorite thing that you saw?
Oh, mine is definitely the talking man-eating plant.
Oh, that was it. You really love the Little Shop of Horrors stuff, don't you?
I do,
So that was
yeah.
pretty good. I guess if I had to pick a favorite, I really liked the old-fashioned style ring toss characters. I believe they had a ghost and a cat. And those look just really cool to me. I also like any of that old-fashioned looking 50s and 60s Halloween stuff. I'm in for.
Yeah, I love
Prices
that stuff.
a little bit high, but I guess all Halloween stuff that we've looked at so far has been pretty high. So anyway, this is at Michael's. It was the Michael's that is Michael's Crafts in between Ocoee and Orlando. And I thought they have a great, this is one of my favorite collections I've seen so far. All right. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed coming along with us and you found some favorites as well. Until next time, take care.
And stay spooky. And
Spooky.
keep that glittery stuff away from me.
Get that glittery stuff out. All right.